again. Take two. You're gonna love this. Hey, oops. That was beautiful. Welcome, kids. It's good to see you. Another day of music, which is pretty much the highlight of everyone's week because we're together again in a virtual sense. That was a song called Low Rider by a band called War. It's from the 70s, and I'll tell you what, it's about the funkiest song in the history of funkiness. You owe it to yourself to get acquainted with Low Rider. Now, jokes. I'm going to move quick because I hate going overtime, and I know you guys hate that. You got so much going on. All right? Jokes. Oh, the jokes this week have a theme. It's pretty impressive that I could even put a theme with the jokes. Here we go. What do you call a fish with no eyes? A fish. It's like you take the eye out of fish and you got fish. That's a fish with no eyes. Okay, that's funny. Okay, come on now, third graders. All right. Joke number 2. Usually the second one's better. Today is no exception. If you see a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness? Eyewitness. Robbery at an Apple store. Eyewitness. So the theme was jokes using the letter I. Or more specifically, really bad jokes using the letter I. There you go. I, matey. Those are jokes about I. All right, kids. Now, the hat. We've got lots of questions about the hats. This is my LA Dodgers hat. What you may not know about my hats is that most of them I got in the place where they're from. In other words, I got this LA Dodgers hat in LA. Not only that, but LA didn't... I think we recently had a World Series. I don't know. I don't think anyone was actually paying attention, but there was a World Series, and I believe that LA might have won. The Dodgers. So if you care, go for it. Get all excited and enjoy. All right. Today's learning target. Today we are going to extend what we did with our reggae bass part. We're going to extend it to a guitar part today. So you're going to learn about the guitar, but you're also going to put in your bass part on that computer program, but you're going to put in a guitar part too, and you're going to understand, that will actually help you understand what a guitar does in reggae music. Kind of fun. So here we go. Hats off. Look sincere. And let's do this. I can create a reggae guitar part to 3 little birds using that computer program that Mr. Hampton showed me. I can. Okay. Way to go, kids. Let's do it. Okay, so I think that I think the next thing we need to address is what is our magic word for the week? Magic word for the week is That's right. Now I'm assuming you can all read that and figure out what it says. You know what to do when I say the magic word. I'm not even going to tell you. If you don't know what to do, just call one of your friends and ask them, you know, like on the phone. Hey man, what do I... Okay. You ready to try it? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Warm. That was good. I'm sure you guys did an excellent job, probably better than me, because you're younger than me and capable of more zaniness. My zaniness has become marginal since I've gotten old. Okay, so that is the magic word. What that also means is that you're going to go get something to enjoy this lesson with you. It could be a kitten. It could be your little sister who's still napping. It could be a log that's on fire from your fireplace. No, don't do that. It could be your dad's car that just pulled into the garage and it's still warm from him driving it. Just bring it into the living room. Enjoy. Okay? So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. This should be an easy one to go grab something to share this lesson with you. Are you ready? Set. Go. Oh yeah. That's real music, you guys. Real. All done. So what did you get that was warm? I got this sweatshirt thing. This is no ordinary sweatshirt. It is filled with fuzzy, fuzzy lining that feels really good. The only problem is, if I actually wear it inside, I start sweating and perspiring and stinking. Plus, it's pretty thick, and so it makes me look like I weigh about 600 pounds. So it's not something I wear that often. But still, I have it. I wish I could see what you guys went and grabbed that was... I mean, maybe you grabbed a hot dog out of the microwave. Whatever. Anyway, so what are we doing today? We are doing a continuation of our bass reggae thing, all right? So here's what we need to do first. What we need to do is we need to re-enter the dragon. No, that's a Bruce Lee movie. We need to re-enter that bass part that we did last week, because this week we're going to add something to it. So here I am. I'm going to share with you. It's nice to share. I love that. Okay, so you can see my page here. I am going to get my cursor illuminated here. Curses! There you go. You can now see my cursor illuminated. Type in Google Songmaker. Search. Weird, my entire house melted down at the same time. That's exciting. So I was about to share the screen with you, because it's nice to share, as I said, and we are going to redo the bass part. Now, it should only take us a minute, because we know what we're doing now. All right, first off, remember we slide this thing down to about 68. Okay, I'm going to call it good. There. All right, 68. We don't do anything down here. This is the drums. And here we go. You did 5 on the bottom line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you go up here to the 5th box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green, yellow, green. Then you do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't leave any gaps. Green, yellow, green. Now here's the one that's different. You go up to the 4th box. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go up here. Red, purple, red. And then you do the first one again. Red, 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 red. Green, yellow, oops, green. All right, let's hear what it sounds like. Oh yeah, 'cause every little thing could be alright. Saying don't worry. All right, good. Now, what I want you to do is just sort of leave that there because we'll come back to that soon and we will put in the new part. All right, pretty cool. So we re-entered the bass part and now I'm going to show you what the guitar does in reggae. Okay, got to grab my guitar. Okay, so I got my guitar. It's a Fender Stratocaster, kind of a cool guitar. It's black, so it rocks. And I'm going to show you what the guitar does in reggae music. The guitar in reggae, in a reggae band, always plays opposite the beat. That's one of the real distinguishing characteristics of reggae, is that the guitar plays opposite the beat. So the beat's going 1, 2, 3, 4, and the guitar plays 1, 2, 3, 4. You notice how it's not on the beat, it's right opposite the beat? Okay? So for Three Little Birds, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And you'll hear this in just about any reggae you listen to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you hear how that fits in with the drums and the bass that we recorded last week. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Mr. Hampton, is that all the guitar does? Isn't it supposed to be like... Not really. It's almost like another drum. Okay? Meaning that it plays a rhythm that just goes over and over again. Here we go. This is what the guitar would sound like on Three Little Birds. 1, 2, here we go. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. You see how that worked, you guys? I never played the guitar on the beat. The beat's going like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and the guitar was always going 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of cool, kind of fun. I like playing reggae on guitar. Let's try it one more time. I'll sing this time. You can sing this time. We'll sing together this time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Alright, so there you go, kids. That is what the guitar does in reggae. Now, what's that got to do with you? Well, I'm glad you asked. What we're going to do right now is we're going to create the guitar part on Google Songmaker. Now that you understand that it's not on the beat, okay, now I'm going to tell you something. In Songmaker, the beat is squares 1, 3, 5, and 7. I'll show you. Oh, I love sharing. Okay, now let's do that, that, that. All right, here we go. Now you can see my little laser pointer thing here. All right, the beat is here's beat 1, and this third box is another beat, and the fifth box is another beat, and the seventh box is another beat. All right. So let me ask you this. Where are we going to put the guitar part? It's not going to be on the beat. Mr. Hampton, it's going to be on 2, 4, 6, and 8. You are correct. We're going to put it in the second box. Okay. I'm going to do yellow and green up here. And I'm doing the second box over because that's opposite the beat. Then I'm going to do it again, and again, and again. And that goes with our first set of notes. Listen to this. Pretty cool, huh? All right, now, the second set of notes here, the second 8 notes, are exactly the same as the first. So do the same thing. The second box, the fourth box, the sixth box, and the eighth box. You guys, some of you might still be saying, what do you mean the second, fourth? Well, look, here's where our new set of notes starts. This is 1, second box, third, fourth, oops, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. All right, so the beat is 1, 3, 5, and 7. Those are the ones that are right with the beat. So the ones opposite the beat are 2, 4, 6, and 8. It's kind of like a math problem. In fact, when you look at this, you realize music in some ways is kind of like math. All right, now we're on the other part. Same thing, only we're using different notes. Light green and purple. Oh, why, look at that. Light green and purple. It's almost like somebody thought about this. Huh. What a deal. And then for this last set of notes, you do the same thing you did for the first part. Boom. And if you do that, you have now created a reggae guitar part to go with your reggae bass part. Let's hear what it sounds like. Yeah, baby. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Let's do it again. Sing it, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. That's so cool. And you guys, if you follow my instructions, you'll get it right. In fact, you know what? I'm going to tell you a secret here. Shh. You know what? If you actually followed my instructions and you got that done, you can mess with it. You can change some of the notes. You can experiment. So music is kind of like math, but not just like math. Because you can't do that in math. All right? That's sweet. Way to go, little dudes. What you guys don't know is that I live in a house that's guarded by a vicious guard dog. He's vicious. He'll tear you apart, man. So I have to keep a camera on him all times. Let's see what the guard dog's doing right now. Vicious guard dog. There he is. Oh, that's not vicious. That's cute. Just wait till he sees a squirrel, though. Then he becomes vicious. Yes, folks, today you experienced the Milo cam. That was pretty exciting. All right, now, what were we doing? Oh, yes, I was going to sing a little bit with you because right now, check out the hair. Because right now, check out the, ay caramba. Because right now, I'm going to teach you the verse, the first verse, 2, 3 little birds. All right, so here's what we'll do. We will sing through the easy part, the part we know. Come on now, guitar. And then I'm going to show you the first verse, as I promised I would last week. So let's switch to the other camera. Hey, Joe, can you switch cameras, please? Oops, not that camera. That's Milo. Okay, here we go. Let's just run through. Let's just run through the part we know, and then I'll show you the first verse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I can't hear you saying don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sweet. I just can't help it. I want to try it with the other instruments because it's so cool. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. You hear how the guitar is going chicka, chicka. That's kind of what reggae guitars do. Chicka, chicka. All right, here we go. The first verse, it's not too hard. It goes, woke up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Now, of course, you're saying, golly, Mr. Hampton, that's a lot of words. I can't remember that. Well, kids, I have thought of your needs. Check this out. There it is, right in front of your face. Uh-huh. So, it goes like this. I'll even do the follow the bouncing ball thing here. Woke up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. There it is. And then there's 3 claps. And then you go into, don't worry about a thing. See? Easy. Let's try it, kids. We're going to do, let's just try singing this. Ready? Woke up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. And don't worry. How'd you do? All right, let's try it with the music. Get your mom to help and your little brother. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing it, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Here's the new part. Woke up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. And don't worry about a thing. See how that works, you guys? That was awesome. Well, I couldn't hear you, but I'm imagining that you were awesome. Some of you may have just been sitting there chewing your teeth. But I was imagining that you were awesome. You know what? That was so awesome. I'm going to do it again. No, I hate singing. I don't care. Come on, man. It's fun. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Here's the new part. Woke up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. And don't worry, yeah, baby, I like it. All right, kids, you can give yourselves a pat on the back or the esophagus or whatever, because that, I just got a good feeling about that. I feel like that was good. Now, we are going to return for a minute to what we did on our other thing, the computer program. Okay, our computer program. Here's the deal. We did some pretty cool stuff, and if you got it right, it should look like this. Okay? I'll play it for you. All right, now, if you didn't have time to get it all dialed in, take a minute. You can go back to the part where we did this and just look at it. But what I wanted to show you right now, before we're done with this for today, is that down here, see the little red laser pointer? Down here is where the drums are going to go. And next week, we're going to put the drums in. So, I don't know if you can save this. Oh yeah, you can. I've never done that. But if you can save it, and you got it right, you might save it. And next week, we're going to do drums. Okay? So, that's just really cool. If you ask me. Not that you asked me. It's time for our question of the week with prize. Hit the question of the week theme song. It's the question of the week. It's the question of the week. Oh yeah, it's the question of the week. That theme song was kind of weak. Weak? Get it? Weak? Question of the week? Man, I don't care who you are. That's just funny, and you're getting it for free, that comedy. All right, here we go. Question of the week. Ready? I'm going to switch cameras for this because my prize is so special. Okay. Question of the week. What is the name of the guy who made this song famous? I mentioned it last week. I don't know if I mentioned it this week. Maybe I did. What is the name of the guy who made this song famous? Who made 3 Little Birds famous? I'll let you think about it for a sec. All right. When I say 3, you're going to say your answer. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Correct answer was Bob Marley. Maybe you even got the name of his band. I mentioned that once last week, I think. His band is called the Wailers. Bob Marley and the Wailers. All right, so what do you win? If you got it right, you win. What do you think is in here? Have you seen one of these before? This is a warm tortilla holder. So if you got it right, you get nothing at all. That's That's just terrible. Sorry. It's like stealing tortillas from third graders. Very sad. Sorry. It's okay, kids. You didn't need the carbs anyway. Just, you didn't need the carbs. Sorry, I should have given you some. Now I feel guilty. All right. Here's how I'll make myself feel better. I will go on and tell you about our cartoon wrestling. All right, the results of last week's cartoon wrestling I will now share with you. I went through and counted all the votes, and this week was much closer. It was closer. But the winner this week was Wile E. Coyote. He defeated Homer Simpson in their wrestling match, and he will move on to the winner's circle where he will wrestle another winner. Homer will get a participation trophy and a pat on the head and sent home. So thank you for voting, putting in your input, and now it's time to introduce you to our next contestants. But first, let's check the Milo cam. Yeah, he's still there. That's my dog. He's awesome. I have another dog too. She's awesome too, but she wasn't in the picture. All right, so here we go. This week's competitors. We have Fred Flintstone, Yabba Dabba Doo, and we have Yosemite Sam. You guys, this one is harder because Fred's kind of a big guy. And Yosemite, while he isn't big, he's got a big mustache. And he's pretty aggressive, even if he's not the sharpest tool in the shed. So you're going to have to think about this one. Leave comments in the comments on this week's assignment. Hey, I think it would be Fred because of this. Or I think it would be Yosemite Sam because of this. And we'll see who the winner is, who advances to our winner's circle, and who gets the participation trophy. Now, guys, some of you have been leaving comments like, hey, I'm really cool, huh? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. I'm just deleting those comments. If your comment isn't about what I asked for, you're just deleted. All right? So stick to business. Kids, it was fun. Do I have anything else I need to share? I guess not, except have a happy Thanksgiving. Find something to be thankful for. Give your mom a hug, your dad, your siblings. All right? And remember, we're having lots of fun, and someday we'll be back in school together, and that'll be a special time, by golly. That's what I think. So, with that, I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. And I'll let you hear a little more of Low Rider.
All my friends know the low rider.
That's what I'm talking about.
The low rider is a little higher.
Have a good week, kids. We'll see you later.